Hello everyone and welcome back to another plan with me. This week I am planning from May the 25th to May the 31st and I'm using this gorgeous kit from the Plump Planner. This one was called Stickerology, and as soon as she released it, I'm pretty sure I bought it within the first week that she released it because it's just so cute and it is the epitome of every planner girl's dream, and I just knew I had to have this kit. So far we've got the full boxes, the half boxes, the usual deco, weekend banner. That's just a normal base kit that you can buy, but of course I bought the extras. So I've also got the washi strips, the washi headers, and of course checklists and other useful icons such as those. So I'm going to get a head start, do the sidebar and of course the washi tape at the bottom. And whilst I'm doing that, I'm going to ask what you lovely people have been doing this week. How has everything been going for you? I also would like to know how you guys are adjusting to the new normal. Yes, we had normal. Then we had the new normal, which was everything on lockdown, and now we have the new normal, which is things trying to go back to normal, but seemingly failing at the same time. So, I'm very intrigued how everyone is coping with all the changes and stuff like that. Not much has changed in my family household when it comes to the new normal. My husband, I can't remember if I said this before, but my husband has now gone back to work. He had 7 weeks off, which was absolutely delightful. I can honestly, hand on heart, say it was it was just amazing having him off, because I love having him off, can't lie. But it was bittersweet to see him go back, because of course if he works it means he's no longer furloughed, which is amazing because it means that it's 100% pay and we both get to go back into the routine that we both really had missed. But at the same time he has to go back to work, and we're both quite family oriented creatures, so we both love being together and spending time together and all of that good stuff. So it was very bittersweet to see him go back, but it's life, I guess, isn't it? We've got to carry on going, as they keep saying. But my dad is still off work. I mean, he's not off work, he's working from home. He seems to be doing absolutely fine with that, but I don't know when he will actually end up going back to work, because he works not only in a massive building, in a massive office, he also works in London. So that's about, well, he commutes 4 hours a day. So that's 2 hours there, 2 hours back, all on public transport. He then, as I said, works in a massive building for a bank. I'm not going to say which one, just for, privacy reasons and all that. But yeah, he works for a bank in a massive office with lots of people coming in and out all the time. So as you can probably imagine, it's a bit harder for him to, I don't know, just get away for a bit and, clean and stuff. He interacts with so many people on a daily basis, he just wouldn't be able to. So he is still working from home, and it looks like he will be working home for actually a lot longer than we probably had thought he would. His company that he works for has already said that pretty much his team and his building will be the last to go back due to the nature of their working conditions. So yeah, that's gonna be, we're still kind of adjusting to all of that, and it's still, you know, even after what, 8 weeks now, it's still weird having him off and seeing him every day. As nice it is to have the whole family together, it is still rather odd. So yeah, he's not back. My sister still obviously hasn't returned to university and will not do now until possibly mid-September, early October time, so that hasn't changed. And of course I worked from home anyway, so there was no need for me to change anytime soon. And so does my mum and so does my brother, so in that sense nothing changed. It's just the fact that my husband now has to go back to work because he works for retail, and unfortunately the company he works for was put into a category that said that they could reopen. Hello, Mr. Bike. Nice hearing you again for the 700th time for the day. But I'm also aware that so many other families have now been disrupted yet again due to the whole this person can go back but this person can't, and you can do this thing but you can't do the rest, and all of that beautiful nonsense. I still believe it was too early, but that's a whole nother rant for a whole nother video. Yeah, who knows? I don't. But update about me, I'm doing okay, I think. I think I'm doing fine. Apart from my wisdom tooth, I am still suffering with said pain. It is better. The swelling has somewhat gone down, but unfortunately my cheek and my gum are still completely covering my tooth. I'm pretty sure I said this in my last video, but my back wisdom tooth on the lower right hand side, only half came out, and the other half is it's tilted funny, so I don't know how to explain it. It's not how it should be, I can tell you that much. It's not how it should be. And I don't know, usually you can see the whole top of the tooth, but because it's tilted, the rest of the bottom part hasn't yet come up. However, because of the issues with inflammation and stuff that I've had with my gum and my cheek, I was trying to work out, actually I might leave this one because I have that one there. Because of the inflammation with my cheek and my gums, it covered my entire tooth. And although the pain is improving, the gum and my cheek still cover my entire tooth. And I've been taking ibuprofen, I've been trying not to eat on that side, I've been sleeping on different sides, I've been trying to do everything to relieve the pressure of this side of my face, and yet I don't know what's going on, but for some reason the gum is still covering the tooth and I don't know how to fix it, apart from going to the dentist, of which I can't do because the pandemic. Who knows? So again, another little rant about me, and something I probably should go into detail in another video and not a plan with me, but oh well. That is my life, and currently that's what I've been planning and feeling, so it's all good. Pain's all good. Yeah, but pain is better, and I'm not accidentally biting it as much anymore, which in itself is a good thing, because it means obviously it's trying to heal. I just wish it would hurry up, because it's been like it for 8 days now, and I don't want to have a tooth extracted or anything random like that, because it would be my first tooth to be extracted, and quite frankly, it scares me a bit. So yeah, I do not want to have it extracted. I just want it to do its own thing and heal, and something just went bang outside. I don't know what that was. Probably a car. Who knows? Just want it to heal and get better, and to still have teeth. And preferably a gum as well, because at this rate I think I'm losing half my cheek, but it's all good. Talk about teeth, however, you will see this when I plan Tuesday. But the poor Hammond, who has become almost like a mascot here at Deskorators, because I talk about him in every video. Poor Hammond looks like he may need to go to the vets. Which is also funny because no vets are taking any new registrations for animals at the moment or anything like that, but he's gonna have to go sooner or later because his teeth are getting long. And I mean really long. They're not curling or anything, which when I typed into Google, hamster overgrown teeth, all the images were of, you know, very scary looking teeth that were curling and biting into their gums and stuff. And as far as I can see, his teeth aren't curling, and his teeth don't seem to be causing him any pain, in that he eats so much. Honestly, a hamster, I don't know how a hamster can eat like a horse. Seriously, that hamster can eat for England. So it's clearly not affecting his diet, but he's just such a stubborn animal. You know, it's common nature for hamsters, to just gnaw on things and bite things and chew, and he doesn't at all. He doesn't do anything. He occasionally, like, he'll bite the bars on his cage for about 5 minutes every day, and that's it. When he's not chewing anything else, however, that 5 minutes isn't enough. But we've provided him with so many different toys, so many different things. We've tried not to overload his cage so much so he becomes anxious. But you know, we've taken things out, added things, new things in. But he has a habit of playing with things or chewing on said chew toys for a day, and then he just forgets about them, and then he doesn't use them. And because he is not acting the way a normal hamster should act, unfortunately his teeth are getting quite long. At the moment he is still able to close his mouth, which from what I've read in hamster books and hamster blogs, and yes, I've done a lot of research, I've been quite the paranoid hamster mother here, but from what I have read, if they can close their mouth, they're not overgrown. Because if they couldn't close their mouth, that would be an indicator that is either too painful or that they're so overgrown that it physically stops them. So if he can still close his mouth, then he's obviously not in pain, and they're obviously short enough for him to do so. Which then gives me a bit of hope, thinking perhaps they're not as overgrown as I think they are, and I am just being a paranoid hamster mother. But at the same time I look at him and I'm thinking, yeah, your teeth are exceptionally long, mate, aren't they? Exceptionally long. So, I don't know. I think Google isn't helping. I know, I consulted in Dr. Google, and no one should trust Dr. Google, but Pets at Home were useless, so I had to go somewhere. Yeah, Pets at Home, they tried, bless them. They said, oh, perhaps try this toy, which we tried, and of course, Hammond being Hammond, he looked at it for a day and left it. But our pets at home have the, you know, the vets for pets, like inbuilt veterinary system for pets at home. And they were like, but hamsters are an exotic pet. We don't deal with exotic pets. We only deal with like cats and dogs. And I was like, great. So no one can help me with a small fluffy creature. Brilliant. Just what I needed to hear. But anyway, I've got a half box down on Monday to signify the bank holiday because I am terrible, and if my dad hadn't reminded me on Friday it was bank holiday on Monday, I wouldn't have known. So I've put a half box down because I am useless, and I'm going to put a washing machine, sorry, for laundry because I might as well use that day to get a lot of it done. What else can I do? I'm going to also put down this cleaning sticker, and you'll see why. I'm going to be putting down a lot of cleaning stickers over the next couple of weeks. I'll explain shortly. But first, there isn't a paw print or a phone call, so I'm just going to have to put this stethoscope, because vets have stethoscopes, right? Totally. I'm just going to remember that it's not for a doctor appointment, it's for a vet appointment. I mean, the other issue is that our local vets have also said that they're not taking any on... I'm going to start that sentence again. They're not taking on any new patients because of said pandemic. But at the same time, I know from what I've read that if hamsters' teeth are left, it can potentially kill them. And he's not even a year old yet, so I don't really want him to have such a premature life, if you understand. So yes, that's pretty much going to be my week, is just fussing over him and whatnot. Right, okay, so Tuesday, call the vets and see what I can do. I'm also going to put down a coffee sticker because this will be my first day back at work after the bank holiday, and I may also be having a meeting on that day because I have finished the big website project. It is done, it's live, it's all, I'm happy, I'm good. But now I've finished that, it means that of course there is a lot more else I need to be doing now. So probably going to be having a meeting at some point this week to work out next steps and next projects. I'm also going to put down this nail sticker because, guys, look at those. My pinky fingers have grown so well, but they've become so long that I can't use them anymore. Same with my thumbnails, but my forefingers, both of them broke, so they're really short where everything else is really long now, and it's bugging me. Quite frankly, it's bugging me, so Tuesday will be a day that I fix that. Wednesday will firstly be a work day, which I'm going to use this for. I'm also going to be having a bath that day, and I'm also going to pop down a half box if I can find, it's right there, for doing our family shop. I'm not sure if we're going to be doing orders on Wednesday or if we're just going to have a seriously good tidy up and stock count. It's probably going to be the latter, saying that, which means that sorry, I've completely forgot to check my timer, and of course it cut out on me. But as I was just waffling on to myself about, yes, we're probably going to do the latter, which means that Thursday and Friday will be order, as in making order days, and consequently Friday will be post office day, because we are still trying to only go out for that kind of business once a week. Okay, Thursday I'll probably make another laundry day just to get it done. I'm also going to start looking at some furniture for our room. The reason why I said that you'll probably see a lot of cleaning or house-based or, you know, room kind of to-dos over the next couple of weeks is because my husband and I are planning on revamping our room, rearranging it. Not necessarily redecorating, we only redecorated when we moved into this bedroom, so, and that was, what, September last year, so the paint is still in very, very good condition. And all of that's fine, and we still really love our colour schemes. There's no need to go mad. But some of the furniture that we have is very, very old. In fact, we've had our bookcase for 6 years. No, longer than that. Because I had this bookcase before I even met my husband. So I've probably had this bookcase for about 8-9 years. Either way, it's been a very, very long time, and we bought it, well, I bought it because it was part of the, you know, like a super cheap Argos own brand kind of, I don't know what it's called, but their own like value range. Most of our furniture comes from there, and as useful as it has been, of course it is, a lot of our furniture is very short, and we need to really be maximising vertical space because we don't have an awful lot of floor space, if that makes sense. So there is a very good chance that we might be investing in some higher or just some like better storage solutions so that we can get rid of some of this really old furniture and replace it with more efficient furniture than we currently have. But yeah, we are planning on having a bit of a move around because we think it's going to benefit us later on down the line. But before we do that, we've got to make sure that everything is tidy and clean, and we are wanting to declutter yet again, just so there's less that we need to move around, you know, when it comes to that time. So I'm going to be putting a half box down on both Saturday and Sunday, staggered again, because they're family days and you never know what we might get up to. Unfortunately, this weekend we were supposed to be going on holiday, but that didn't happen due to everything that's going on, so that is super sad, but it's okay, it's fine. No doubt we may have something tasty now things are opening on Just Eat and Uber Eats and all of that good stuff. We might have something tasty over the weekend. I don't know, who knows. Which leaves Sunday for filming my plan with me and posting it, of course, and I think that's about it. I might put a quarter box down. I'll swap it. I'm going to pop that on this side, there, and then pop the quarter box for anything else that happens that is vaguely interesting. That can go in there. So there you go, very pastel week. When I bought it, obviously I was just very drawn to the fact that it was very colourful, and of course it's all about planning and stickers, which is every girl's dream, of course. But now seeing it on the paper, I didn't realise how pastel it was. Which, to be fair, that might just be me. You probably saw the kit as I was going through the pages and going, Amy, this is a very, very pink, very, very pastel kit, and you keep saying that you don't like pastel colours, and that's true, but for some reason I wasn't even aware of the colours in this situation. I was just aware about the fact that it was all about stickers. Nevertheless, still really like this kit. And as I just finish up, I did forget, of course, as I always do. Where did I put my sheet? I forgot the deco. Of course, I always forget the deco. It wouldn't be a Deskorators plan with me without forgetting the deco. I have actually lost that sheet completely. Nope, it's gone. Found it, it's on the floor. You know, where else would it be? Okay. Oh no, now thinking about it, I'm not even sure this deco's even going to fit. Okay, I'm going to have to put the mild liners horizontal. There. Okay. Let's do this paper here. I'm guessing this is meant to represent the Tombow whiteout. I've got a little University of Stickers hoodie. I'm presuming this is to represent, you know, the good old Starbucks frappe or something like that. There we go. Deco is down, because I always forget. But yes, no, I do really like this kit, and of course it is stationery based, and who doesn't love a good sticker based sticker kit, because Inception. Anyway, I really do hope that you like this super chatty actually, and super completely nothing to do with stickers or my plan with me. Now you know a real good in depth of my hamster's life, and I hope that you carry on this journey with me. So don't forget to like and comment down below, and subscribe if you haven't already. And I will see you in my next video. Until next time, bye guys.